All right, real talk. You ever look at your bank account and think, okay, where did my money actually go? I swear I was responsible this month. And then you realize you've somehow spent $47 on artisanal coffee that tastes like it was filtered through a lumberjack's beard. And you're not even mad about it. You're just confused. Here's the thing. We all have financial blind spots. And the most frustrating part? They're called blind spots for a reason. You can't see them. But what if I told you there's an ancient story, like Bible ancient, that basically calls us out on this exact thing? And no, it's not the one about the rich guy and the camel. It's weirder and way more useful. Let me set the scene. Jesus tells this story in Luke chapter 16 about a manager. This guy is about to get fired because he's been terrible with his boss's money, like clear out your desk and also we're changing the Wi-Fi password fired. So what does he do? He doesn't panic and buy a sports car. He gets shrewd. He goes to everyone who owes his boss money and he cuts their debts. You owe 800 gallons of olive oil? Let's make it 400. You owe 1,000 bushels of wheat? How's 800? He's essentially giving away his boss's money to make friends. And here's the kicker. The boss commends him for it. The guy who was stealing gets a pat on the back. It's like a heist movie where the villain wins. And you're sitting there like, wait, are we the baddies? But Jesus spells it out. He says in Luke 16:9, use your worldly resources to benefit others and make friends. Then when your possessions are gone, they will welcome you to an eternal home. And that is the verse that it messed me up. Because the blind spot isn't that we're bad with money. It's that we think money is for us. We treat it like it's the main character of our life story. It's not. It's a side character. It's the quirky best friend who helps you get to the final act. But we've made it the hero, the villain, and the love interest all rolled into one. Think about it. Your financial stress, it's not just numbers. It's this deep, gnawing feeling that if you could just get enough, you'd be safe. Enough for the emergency fund, enough for the nice car, enough for the house with the porch and the swing where you'll finally, relax? Be happy? Your blind spot is believing that money can deliver peace of mind that it was never designed to give. It's like trying to use a fork to eat soup. You can kind of make it work, but you're going to be frustrated and you're still hungry. So let's get a little nerdy for a second in a non-boring way. There's this concept in psychology called the hedonic treadmill. You get a raise, you're pumped for like 3 weeks, then you adjust. Now your lifestyle is just a little bigger, your worries are just a little bigger, and you're back on the treadmill, running just as hard, getting nowhere. The parable's insight is that money is a tool for connection, not accumulation. It's a vehicle for relationships, not a destination. The manager figured out that money is most powerful when it's moving through your hands and into someone else's life, not when it's sitting in a vault collecting dust. Okay, so what do? Because yelling about blind spots is fun, but you came here for a plan. Step 1. Track your spending for 1 week, but do it like a detective, not a judge. You're not looking for shame, you're looking for patterns. Just write down where your money goes. The $12 app subscription you forgot about. The third burrito this week. No guilt, just data. At the end of the week, look at it and ask one question. Which of these expenses is building a relationship? The coffee with a friend? Great. The random Amazon gadget that'll end up in a drawer? Step 2. Create a Shrewd Manager category in your budget. Yes, literally, call it that. Decide on a percentage. Start with 5% if that feels doable, or even $20 a month. This money has one job: to benefit someone else and make a connection. Pay for a friend's coffee, cover a coworker's lunch, send a surprise grocery gift card to a family member who's struggling. You're not doing it for a tax write-off. You're doing it to train your brain that money flows through you, not to you. It's a cheat code for joy, honestly. Step 3, the 48-hour pause on non-essential purchases over a certain amount. You pick the amount, maybe $50, maybe $100. When you're about to click buy now, You have to wait 2 full days, and during that time, you have to tell one person about it. Not like, should I buy this? But hey, I'm thinking about buying this thing. Just saying it out loud to another human breaks the spell. It yanks the decision out of the echo chamber of your own wants and into the light of relationship. You'll be shocked how often you decide you don't actually want the thing, you just wanted the feeling you thought the thing would give you. And here's the kicker. When you start doing this, the anxiety doesn't vanish overnight, but it changes. It's not this screaming monster of what if I don't have enough. It becomes this quieter, wiser voice of who can I help today? And that shift is everything. It's like the difference between being hunted and being on a mission. So, your call to action, and don't skip this because it sounds small. Tonight, before you go to bed, send $5 to someone. A friend, a family member, a creator's free content you love, with a note that just says, thinking of you. Coffee's on me. That's it. $5. It's not about the amount. It's about the motion. You are physically, digitally moving money away from yourself. You are being the shrewd manager. You are building a habit that rewires your brain. Look, money is going to be part of your story. That's just reality. But it doesn't have to be the villain that keeps you up at night. It can be the instrument that lets you write a better story, one where you're less anxious, more generous, and weirdly enough, more in control. Not because you hoarded it, but because you learned how to use it. So try one thing from this video, just one, and then come down to the comments and tell us what happened. Did the 48-hour rule save you from a dumb purchase? Did your shrewd manager fund brighten someone's day? I want to know. And if this hit different for you, if you're sitting there like, okay, I need to rewatch that because my brain is still processing, then smash that subscribe button. Because we're going to keep digging into the stuff that makes us better humans, not just better bank account watchers. The goal isn't to be rich. The goal is to be free. And freedom starts when you stop seeing money as the finish line and start seeing it as the starting gun. Let's go!